think something that was really career changing for me was Oedipus Rex for the COC.
I asked about Richard Bradshaw. What was important for his giving you the opportunity, or actually working with you and speaking with you?
Well,
in terms
Richard Bradshaw, the most important thing about Richard Bradshaw was he trusted me with something on such a high level and something where the stakes were high.
That's it, isn't it? I mean, that is it. I mean, I got to say that. For an artist starting off, when the first mentor reaches down and says, I actually trust you, Donna, to do this, that does something for you, the artist inside, doesn't it? It does.
And it was Richard Bradshaw, one of the first people that really went, never once did he question, there was such a large scale. We took it to Edinburgh Festival. It was Oedipus Rex and it was Michael Levine designing, which that was extraordinary. Wow. It was extraordinary, right, to be in that world. And I had 100 supernumeraries that were, dead, and then it was just crazy, the stuff. But he just let me be so creative. Having said that, he also taught me about boundaries and need of the artist. So I understood very quickly that, it's opera, okay, but this would be so cool. Here he goes, And so the second I blocked something, and Richard would, Donna, come here. And I come over, he goes, what are we doing here? We're doing it on opera. Yeah. What happens in opera? Will they sing? That's right. What are these people doing? All 100 of them. Well, they're playing Stravinsky, Richard. Why is the singer way up there?
He was gentle with you?
No, he was not gentle with me. No. It was one of those kind of like, that's never going to happen again. And so you gotta get it wrong a few times, and you have to have those champions. And it didn't undermine my confidence. He didn't make me feel like, that's the dumbest thing. It was a learning experience of respecting the genre. Respect what it is that singer needs. That singer needs me. He needs me out there. Or she needs to see me. I am the conductor, right? And you learn very quickly as a director with opera, like, you can do whatever you want, but the second that maestro comes in the room, you're gone. To have fun while you do, and then I did a Siegfried for the COC, where I just said, there was 104 musicians, and people singing without mics that could get over that 104, like a Helden tenor. It was crazy stuff, and I remember when Richard, I did a thing for Siegfried where I had dancers, and I made the dragon of Fafner dancers, or 6 dancers, and they were wired. Like, you couldn't see the wires, but they were all embedded in the stage. And at a point when the dragon, it comes out of nowhere and they build. And it was a cool moment. And I'll never forget the day that Richard said, he stopped everybody when he saw it for the first time. You don't stop it, you stop the orchestra. And he said, that is just the most incredible thing I've ever seen. That was it. Didn't say it, and just started them again.
So wait a minute. The wires were in the stage.
And they
the
lifted
dancers
up.
were in harnesses.
Yep, and they lifted up and they
and
became the dragon.
Did they hook on on stage, so they would come on?
Pre-done.
They were pre-hooked on.
They were set there for like 20 minutes.
And so the dancers were already hooked in harness, and then at a certain point,
they blinded into the stage, and then it was one of those moments, and they lifted up.
Wow. And
it happened, and he stopped. He was like, "That was the coolest thing." He was just so blown away, and he never said anything to me again about it. It was that moment, and that was it.